Israel rally was held at Kennedy Airport, creating a travel nightmare on one of the busiest days of the year.
Fox 5's 𝗙𝗢𝗚𝗘𝗡𝗦 is live on the east side with the latest about what happened. 𝗙𝗢𝗚, what's going on?
Yeah, Dan, it's Shani. Good morning to both of you. No sign that travel will be impacted today, but as many of us know, these protests often happen without much given notice. So if you are one of those people heading to the airport after the long holiday weekend, be sure to give yourself some extra time. In the meantime, even as many continue calling for a ceasefire, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has vowed to continue fighting until Hamas is eradicated. The Israeli military has announced it's pulling thousands of troops out of the Gaza Strip after a New Year's Day missile strike on a house in central Gaza left at least 15 people dead and another 20 injured. The Israeli Defense Forces says 5 brigades will be withdrawn over the coming weeks, either returning to bases or going home.
This year is a nightmare for every child in Gaza, for every man and woman.
According to the Hamas-run health ministry in Gaza, nearly 22,000 Palestinians have been killed since the war broke out almost 3 months ago. Some are hoping the move will lead to a pause in fighting, but Israel has confirmed it's all part of a much broader strategy.
These adjustments are meant to ensure planning and preparation for the rest of 2024.
This all coming as Israel's Supreme Court narrowly overturned a law passed in July that prevents judges from striking down government decisions they deem, quote, unreasonable. It was a key component of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's judicial overhaul, which led to deep divisions within the Jewish state, now overshadowed by war.
We eliminated so far over 8,000 terrorists, and every day of fighting we eliminate many additional terrorists.
Closer to home, Sky Fox flew overhead as pro-Palestinian demonstrators marched to Wall Street, outside of what used to be the headquarters of Israel's national airline, El Al. They also took to JFK's Terminal 4 for the second time in 1 week, creating a travel nightmare for those returning home after the holiday weekend.
When they have all this going on, you have to deal with all the chaos.
Traffic also backed up at Jamaica Station's AirTrain entrance. Port Authority officers were seen checking traveler IDs after confirming that access to JFK's Terminal 4 was restricted to ticketed passengers, employees, and others permitted to be on site. The AirTrain temporarily stopped running between terminals, and shuttle bus service was offered instead. In a post on social media platform X, the NYPD's chief of patrol urged travelers to get to the airport ahead of time.
We have a lot of, probably 2 hours.
And another development we're following: for the first time since October 7th, Israelis living close to Gaza are finally being allowed to return home. Much of the border area had previously been considered a closed military zone. Definitely going to be a sobering moment for some of those families, though, when they return. Now we're live here on the east side outside the Israeli consulate.